it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine, hine macho, umanayu, sheverachi, sham yachad. Hine macho, umanayu, sheverachi, yachad. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Come on in. Come on in. We'll start in about 5 minutes. All right, everybody needs a Megillah from the back. Make sure you pick up a Megillah. Everybody get a Megillah. You need a Megillah, get a Megillah. Shira, could you hand out Megillahs? Make sure everybody has one. Everybody get your Megillah. Echad, Shtein, Shalosh, and stop. Chag Sameach, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here. We've got a Megillah to read, and we've got Hamantashen to eat, and we have a magic show. Oh boy, Magic Lanny is here. He's going to be joining us. Shh. Everybody grab a Megillah. We turn to page 1 in the Megillah. Let's all rise. Page 1. Baruch Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavotenu bayamim ahem bazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Shehechianu Bekimanu Behigianu Lazman Ha. Okay, friends, so the adults have a part to play. Anything that's underlined is the adult reading. All right, so get ready. Page 2, you may be seated. Vayhi b'mei Achashverosh, hu Achashverosh, hamolech mehodvad kusheva, eser mea medina. Long ago, in the land of Persia, in the city of Shushan, lived a very rich king whose name was Achashverosh. And just by chance, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. He was a foolish king who spent most of his time in the palace throwing parties. One day he visited Queen Vashti and asked to dance for his guests at a banquet in the palace. Vashti didn't want to do it, but the king insisted. Vashti refused again. King Ahasuerus became very angry and said, Chapter 2. Very quietly. King Ahasuerus held a contest to choose a new queen. He called all the girls in the whole country to appear before him, and Mordecai, his young cousin Esther, to the palace to enter the contest. Ahasuerus thought she was the most beautiful. Yes, Queen Slay. He chose her to be his new queen. Mordecai warned Esther not to tell the king that she was Jewish. When Mordecai came to visit Esther, he overheard 2 of the palace guards spilling tea that they were planning to kill Ahasuerus. Mordecai told Esther, and Esther told the king. The king's officers arrested the 2 men. The story of how Mordecai saved the king's life was written down in the royal diary. Dear diary, note to self, remember to thank Mordecai for saving me. Signed, the king. Chapter 3, page 4. Shh. The chief minister in the king's palace was whose name was Haman. All the people in Shushan bowed before Haman. Except for Mordecai, who refused because Jewish people only worship God. That's right, brother. One God. This made Haman very angry, and he decided he would kill Mordecai and the rest of the Jews. Haman asked his musicians to select a day to kill the Jewish people, and they used Purim, or a lottery, which were to be the magic number to select the right day. They chose the Haman told Ahasuerus that the Jews did not obey the king's law and should be killed. The king agreed to issue a royal command to destroy the Jewish people. Haman even had gallows built so that Mordecai could be hanged on a tree. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special gift for you tonight. We have a professional magician who's come to do some magic. I'd like to introduce you to Magic Lanny.
Hey! How you doing? you. Thanks for inviting me out tonight. Now, one of the things that I wanted to share with you, well, my name is Magic Lanny. I am the world's greatest magician.
Of course, of course.
In my price range. And yeah, you didn't have to laugh at that, but I have to say it. Okay. Anyway, I thought that I would show you that how to do a magic trick. Now, most magicians, we have this rule. You may have heard it. Magicians never reveal their secrets. Have you heard that? Well, it's not really true. It's partially true in that if you see a magician do a magic trick and then you say, how'd you do it? They won't tell you. But you have to think about it because they just deceived you with a magic trick and then you're asking them to be honest about it. So do you think they would give you the truth anyway? Who knows? So I thought this evening I would show you a magic trick and then teach you how it works because we don't mind if you learn magic. We want you to learn magic. We put all of our secrets down in books. We hide those books in places called libraries. So they're very hard to find. Okay, they're not hard to find at all. But I thought I would do the little, it's a trick called the little black handkerchief trick because it's done with a little black handkerchief. Nothing up the sleeve and at no time do the fingers leave the hand. Ooh, here we go. Now the handkerchief goes in the top of my fist. What color is my little black handkerchief? Questions get harder later on. I snap my fingers, it comes from the bottom. Ooh, change blue. Stick in more black, pull out more blue. Ooh, the suspense builds now, huh? A little more black, a little more blue. Hey, would you like to know how to do that? Here's what you need. You need 2 different colored handkerchiefs. How'd you think it worked? The first handkerchief starts off stuffed inside your fist from the very beginning. Magicians have a technical name for this. It's called stuffing it inside your fist. It's very technical, I know. No one knows you have a handkerchief stuffed inside your fist. This gives you the element of surprise. Don't let any corners stick out. This takes away the element of surprise. Make sure all the corners are inside the fist. Now you wave the black handkerchief up and down. That's so they look at the black handkerchief and they don't look at your fist. You ask them what color is the handkerchief. You talk about the handkerchief. That's so they look at the handkerchief and they don't look over here. It's called misdirection. Magicians use this to distract you. Don't fall for it. I'll use it later. You'll fall for it. Doesn't matter. Never open the fist because if you open the fist, they will see the blue handkerchief. I mean, you can, but don't. Just, oh, I feel misdirected. Okay, distract their attention with the black handkerchief. Then you stick the black one in the top of the fist. You snap your fingers as if it makes a difference. Then you pull the blue one from the bottom. They think it's magic, but we know how it works, right? A little more black, a little more blue. Remember, it's supposed to look like it's changing colors. They don't know you have 2 different handkerchiefs, so never do this. That is bad, okay? You stick in black, pull out blue, you wave the blue one up and down, you say, ta-da, that's the end of the trick. Of course, you're stuck with this one over here. If they say, hey, dude, what's inside your fist? You just make it disappear. Any questions? Oh, okay, how do I do it? Yeah, I didn't tell you the real secret. You have to have one of these, you know, these fake fingers. You pull them off, put them back on, it goes right in there. See, right? Remember at the beginning I said if you ask how it's done, they probably won't tell you the truth? I just did it twice. All right, so I'll be back out here to show you some more magic in just a little bit. Back to our story.
Hey, Magic Lanny. All right, friends, page 5, chapter 4. When Mordecai heard that he and his people were in danger, he went to see his cousin Esther the queen. He challenged Esther to try to change the king's mind because the king, high key, needed to be woke. Esther, she knew that no one was allowed to visit the king without permission, but she realized that she alone could save the Jewish people. She agreed to go, and Mordecai told her to pray for courage. For 3 days, Esther did not eat or sleep, and neither did the rest of the Jewish. Page 6. On the 3rd day, Esther went to the palace. When the king saw his beautiful queen, he stretched out his golden staff and invited her to come in. Esther approached the throne. The king asked her what she wanted. Because she did not want to make the king angry, she did not tell him her real reason for coming. Instead, she invited him to a big banquet and asked him to bring Haman. All right. Page 7, your turn. 1, 2, 3. And just by chance, the night before the banquet, the king had trouble falling asleep. He called his servants and asked them to read aloud from the royal diary. He heard how Mordecai had saved his life. He asked if Mordecai had been rewarded for his bravery and was told that he had not. At that very moment, Haman came to see the king, and Ahasuerus asked Haman, how he would reward a brave and good man. And Haman, thinking that the king would honor him, suggested that the person be dressed in the king's royal robes and crown and led on the king's horse through the streets of Shushan. The king liked this idea and said, all right, and ordered Haman to carry out his own plan, but to honor Mordecai instead. Haman was very angry, but did as the king ordered. Ladies and gentlemen, another treat for you, Magic Lenny!
All right. Okay, I'm going to teach you another magic trick. Some of you didn't learn that first one. Okay, here we go. You'll learn a lot about magic from this one trick. It's called the giant domino of death. Ooh. And that's the first thing you learn. You learn that not all the names of tricks in magic have anything to do with the trick itself. Houdini started that. He had a box. Before that, if you pulled a rabbit out of a hat, it was called the pull a rabbit out of a hat trick. If you cut a woman in half, it was called the cutting a woman in half trick. Then Houdini invented a box he could escape from. He didn't call it the escape from a box trick. He called it the metamorphosis. And ever since then, the magic tricks have been named stupid things. All right, here we go. This trick this domino has a number 1 on this side, number 2 on that side, number 3 on that side, number 4 on that side. Number 1 on that side, 2 on that side, 3 on that side, 4 on that side. You can go home, you can make one of these out of cardboard or poster board. You glue a construction paper spot there in the center. The secret is, it has an extra spot over here. See, it really has 2 spots. When you hold your hand over the spot, it looks like a number 1 domino. When you hold your hand over the empty space, it looks like a number 3 domino. Now, how many spots do we really see? Just 2, right? So why does that work? It works because we're conditioned from the time we're a child to recognize patterns, shapes, and numbers all together in one lump sum. So when you start playing things like Chutes and Ladders or Candyland, you'll throw the dice. Sooner or later, you start recognizing that the shape of a 3 always has 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. So I showed you the shape of a 3. I said the word 3. Your brain thought of 3. Now, on the other side, it has 2 and an extra spot over here. See, it really has 3 spots. When you hold your hand over the spot, it looks like you're holding a number 2 domino. Hold the hand over the empty space, it looks like a number 4 domino. All right, so now you know the secret. I'm going to show it to you again. It's not going to fool you this time. Watch. There's number 1, there's number 2, number 3, there's number 4. Completely different experience that time, right? So if you want to show it to somebody, you don't tell them all the stuff I told you. You just make one of these and you bring it out. And you say, hey, look, there's number 1, there's number 2, there's number 3, there's number 4. And when they go, hey, that's cool, do it again. You go, oh, I can't. You put it away. And they go, wait, no, show it to me again. You say, no, my powers are getting weak. I don't think I can do it till I charge my batteries. Whatever you have to say, don't do it again. And they'll talk about it for a long time. Now, you only get 1 shot at it, so you practice it in front of a mirror to make sure you get your hands in the right spot. Hold it here, it looks like a 1. Hold it here, it looks like a 3. Hold it up there, look, they'll figure it out right away. You don't want to do that at all. And you want to keep your fingers together, because if you open your fingers, they're going to see there's not really a spot over here, and it doesn't look like a 4 at all, okay? You hold it like that, it looks like a 4. Hold it over here. Wait a minute, that's a 4. Okay, you hold it like this, it looks like a 3. But if you hold it over there, okay, it's a 4 on that side, 3 on that side. Maybe you can go home and figure out where the extra spot came from. Some people say, oh, he was holding those spots in his hand. That's why I do this. Was I holding the hole in my hand the whole time? As long as we're learning things, that's what's important. All right, let's go back to the story.
Magic Penny. Beautiful. That was good. Page 8. Page 8. Vayavo hamelech v'haman. Boo. Lishtori Esther Malka. That night, the king and Haman came to Esther's banquet. The king saw that because he loved her, he promised her that she could have anything she wanted from his whole kingdom. Esther told the king that a wicked man was planning to kill her and the rest of her people, the Jews. The king became very angry and demanded to know who the wicked man was. Esther pointed to Haman and said, 1, 2, 3. And the king ordered that Haman be killed immediately. And Haman was hanged on the same tree that he had built for Mordecai. Chapter 8. The king appointed Mordecai to take Haman's place as chief minister and dressed him in royal robes of blue and white with a great golden crown. His fit was hot by chapter 9. Turn the page. The Jews were very happy to be saved. On the 14th day of Adar, they celebrated with great feasts and banquets. They sent gifts to their food to their friends and to the poor people throughout the land. Hey, is that why we still do that today? Now I get it. Mordecai told them that each year on the same day, they should celebrate to remember how the Jewish people were saved from Haman's evil plot. And just by chance, the holiday became known as Purim, after the lottery that Haman's magicians had used. Maybe things don't happen by chance after all. God is working behind the scenes, guiding us and creating opportunities at every turn. Chapter 10. And Mordecai became a great man in the palace of King Ahasuerus. He did many great things for the Jews, and he brought great things to all generations of people until this very day. Megillah out. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam harav et rivenu hadan et tinenu henokem nikmatenu emashalem gvol choyve nafshenu hanifra lanu mitzarenu Baruch atah Adonai hanifra le'amo Yisrael mikol tzareham ha'el haMoshiach. Amen. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael 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 Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu Chai, Chai. Od Avinu Chai. Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Ladies and gentlemen, I have one more surprise for you. We have a full magic show by none other than Magic Lenny.
Hey! How you doing? How you doing? All right, for the next few tricks, I'm going to need some volunteers from the audience. but not right now. Put your hands down. That's how I pick them. When I ask for a volunteer, that's when you put your hands up. Never pick anybody that jumps up, jumps around, tries to get noticed by going, ooh, ooh, pick me, I want to be the volunteer. Only those sitting down with their hands raised when I ask for a volunteer. Then when we get a volunteer up here, we always clap our hands for the volunteer to let them know that we appreciate their help. Practice. Yay! Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see who can clap their hands fastest. Let's see who can clap them the loudest. Ow! Does that hurt real hard when you clap real hard? You got too many hands. You got alien hands. All right, here we go. All right, I need a volunteer. I always like to start off with a girl volunteer. I believe the old saying, ladies first, boys, get over it. Okay, here we go. Right here in the front. Give her a round of applause. Yay! Stand over here. We're going to put the box in the center here. Stand in front of the box. What is your name?
Clara.
Clara, how old are you?
I'm 10.
10 years old. Wow, you're really 10?
Yeah.
Wow. You married? No? Does your husband know you're not married? It's a trick question. Don't answer it. Okay, here we go. Have you ever been a magician's assistant before?
No.
I will teach you everything you need to know. We're going to make Clara a magic hat. You know what this is? A dead worm. You're right, dead worm. No, it's not a dead worm. It's a long, skinny balloon. These are really hard to blow up, so you stretch them like this. See it? Ow. So funny about that. Blowing on the wrong end. Okay. All right, Clara, hold on to that for me. There we go. What happened? Good shot. Oh, I forgot to tie it in a knot. That's the same reason that a doctor has to tie a knot in a baby's belly button when he's first born. So it doesn't go, and all the air comes out of him. You didn't know that? Oh, yeah, you should have seen the hospitals before they figured it out. There was babies flying everywhere. That's not true, you know. I made that up. Do not go home and try to untie your baby brother's belly button, all right?
Mom, the magician said he'd fly away.
All right, stretch it like this. It's not funny. I knew that. Okay. All right, tie it in a knot. Now, should we use one long one or two short ones? Hold these, Clara. Call the doctor. We just lost 2 more babies. All right, I got it. Where'd the other one go? First rule when you make a mess, what do? Clean it up, that's right. Second rule, always come prepared with an extra one just in case. Here we go. I'm not going to snap my finger again, that's for sure. It's not funny. It's not. All right, tired of it. Not. What were we going to do with this thing anyway? Oh, we're supposed to make a hat for Clara. Here we go, Clara. Here we go. Perfect. We'll give you a magic hat. Then up here, the magic antenna. Not only does the antenna help Clara concentrate her magical powers, it helps pick up Saturday morning cartoons, too. Better viewing reception with the hat on. We're going to decorate the hat with some beautiful fashion accessories, beautiful fashion. I left the beautiful ones at home. We're going to use these. All right. We're going to tie these in a tight knot. I say cannot because I don't know how to say not. Said what? No, I say cannot because I don't know how to say not. Said what? I did not. Never mind, that's ridiculous. All right, there, face the audience. There's Clara, the magician's assistant. Give her a round of applause. Now oh no, I don't know where my other handkerchief is. Ah, here it is, ha. We have the rainbow handkerchief. Your job is to hold the handkerchief in a tight fist by the very top corner using your right hand. Hold it high above your head, just like that. Right here at the top. Just hold it right here at the top, high above your head, just like that. Just hold it right here, high above your head. Hold on to it. Work your way up. Okay, here we go. Hold it high in the air. High in the... Oh, there you are. You're kind of short for this. You look like the Statue of Liberty. Except your flame is drooping. I got it. Hold it here. Okay, perfect. All right. I need a magic box, a magic bag. You're neither one. All right, a magic bag. I need a magic bag. I have it over here. The expensive magic bag. Clara, what is inside the magic bag? Nothing. Yeah, you can reach in there if you want to. All right, next time don't. Okay, well, there we go. Now, put the handkerchief down inside the bag. Okay, there you go. Put it all the way in there. You know any magic words? Those are good magic words. Okay. Claire's going to count to 3. When she counts to 3, everybody's going to say abracadabra. Ready? Count to 3. 3, 2, 1. Abracadabra. Wave your hand over the bag. And now the handkerchief has completely vanished. That's the easy part. The hard part is to make it go back again. Wave your hand over the bag. We'll make it come back. There it is, back where it started from. Isn't that amazing? It did disappear. Fine, we'll do it again. This time I'll prove it's gone. Count to 3.
3, 2, 1.
Abracadabra. Wave your hand over the bag. Now she's swimming over the bag. All right, here we go. Now with just your eyes, I want you to look down inside. Tell me what's inside the bag. It's gone. Completely gone. Look, I'll prove it's gone. Yep, it's gone. Look, it doesn't fall out. It must be gone. Is it gone?
Where'd it go?
Did it go up your sleeve? Is it in your shiny shoes? No, then maybe it's in your hat. Whoa! She had it in her hat the whole time. Give her a big round of applause. Hold on to those for a minute. I'd put them back in the bag, but the bag's been torn open, so we got another bag. Clara, this is a bag. I want you to know it's a bag. It's not a purse, okay? It's not a purse. It's not... Okay, it's a purse. It's a man purse. It's a merce. Look down inside the merce. What's in there? Nothing. Put the handkerchiefs, all 3 of them, down inside the merce. All right, Clara, here's what's going to happen. You're going to count to 3. They'll say abracadabra. Count to 3.
3, 2, 1.
Abracadabra. Wave your hand over the merce. And now with just your eyes, not your hands, I want you to look down inside and tell me what's in there. It's a what? She said, look again. Is there there's a bird in there?
Yes.
Wait, there's a bird in there. Give her a big round of applause. You can touch her if you want. Touch her. All right. You're not going to believe this, but this is the real name of my bird. You know what my bird's name is? Clara. So... Clara made Clara appear. That's why I started laughing when you came up here and said what your name was. Give her a big round of applause when she goes back to her seat. You're going to go back and sit down. Now, Clara the dove. You want to see her do a trick? You know how people teach their dogs to roll over, fetch, and play dead? I taught her how to play dead. It's hard for birds. You have to hypnotize them. Look into my eyes. You are getting sleepy. Sleepy. You are now in my hypnotic power. Play dead. That. Sleep. She's just pretending, but that's pretty good pretending for a bird, don't you think? Clara, listen to my voice. Are you ready? Wake up. Give her a big round of applause. Yay, Clara the bird. Now, she loves going into the box. She likes the box that we use during the show because it's fancy. It has a silver perch on the inside. She doesn't get a silver perch at home, only when she's doing the show. You want to see her do another trick? You know how, okay, sometimes she does impersonations. That means you're pretending to be something else. Sometimes around Halloween, she hangs upside down from the perch. What do you think she's pretending to be? A bat. And sometimes around the 4th of July or other patriotic holidays, she stands real tall. She holds out her wings like this. She's pretending to be the American bald eagle, like on the money. So I'm going to count to 3. You guys say abracadabra. She's going to pretend to be something else. You tell me what you think she's pretending to be. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, abracadabra. Tell me what you think she's pretending to be. A what? Bunny rabbit. Is she holding her wings like this so it looks like ears, and then she stands like that? She looks like a bunny rabbit. And then, oh, wait a minute, that's a bunny rabbit. That is Rory the bunny rabbit. Give Rory a big round of applause. Yay. The bunny did not eat the bird. Let's address the bird situation. The bird is what we call disappeared. Disappeared is a word. If you look it up in the dictionary, it means you don't know where they are. Do you know where she is? No, disappeared. No, it's not in my hat. All right, here we go. He'll do an impersonation. He does unicorn bunny. He does devil bunny. Ooh. He does Japanese anime bunny. Okay, you want to see him do a real trick? Here you go. You know how people teach their dogs to roll over, fetch, and play dead? I taught him how to play dead. It's hard for bunny rabbits. You have to hypnotize them. Look into my eyes. Rory, where are your eyes? Okay, there we go. Look into my eyes. You're getting sleepy. Sleepy. You are now in my hypnotic power. Play dead. Oh, I know, they made too much noise. Go ahead, do it again. Okay, wake up. All right, give him a round of applause. Yay. Rory the bunny rabbit. Now, after the show, we'll have him over there. He'll be signing autographs. What? Oh, he says he doesn't sign autographs anymore. He will let you pet him, though. You can pet him after the show. After you touch any animal, what do you do with your hands? Wash your hands or use hand sanitizer. So that's the deal. You don't have to touch him, but if you do want to touch him, then go wash your hands, okay? Here we go. We're going to leave him over here. I need another volunteer from the audience. We had a girl last time. I need a boy this time. I need an ugly boy. You were real anxious to get in on that one, weren't you? Remember I said it has to be somebody sitting down. That was the first rule. It has to be sitting down. It has to be sitting down. Second row right there with the hat. Give him a round of applause. Yay! All right. What's your name, sir?
Izzy.
What is it?
Izzy.
Evie?
No, Izzy.
Izzy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got to get this one cleaned out. Okay. Izzy, we're going to get you. I know you already have something on your head, but we got something we're going to wear over it, and it has a specific purpose. I'll let you know what it is. It's a little magic hat. We go, ooh, that one's too small. That's okay. We just make it a little bit bigger, Or Izzy, the magician's assistant, give him a round of applause. Yay. Now, have you ever seen in the circus or maybe on TV where they shoot a guy out of a giant cannon? Boom! He goes flying through the air. Ah! And he lands in the net on the other side. Have you seen that? That's what we're going to do with Izzy today. Yeah. Same exact thing, except I did not bring a giant cannon. Oh. And we're not going to shoot him through the air. Oh. And he's not going to land in a net. Oh. But other than those three things, it's going to be exactly the same. All right, take one step that way, Izzy. We're going to show them what we're really going to use. Bum, 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 my ABC blocks. Wait a minute, they're in the wrong order, aren't they? It should say A, B, C. Let's rearrange them. What goes on first? A comes first in the alphabet. What do we want on the bottom? We want C on the bottom. C goes on first. Then what? B, that's right. We're doing them backwards. Then what? A goes on last. That's right. Now, raise your hands if you can say the ABCs backwards. Can you say them backwards? I can say all 26 letters of the alphabet backwards in less than 10 seconds. If you have a watch with a second hand, you may want to time it. It's pretty impressive. Here we go. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Ha! I did it. I did it. I did it. I did them backwards. I was backwards the whole time. Oh, you thought I meant starting with Z and ending with A, that kind of backwards? That's impossible. You can't do it in under 10 seconds. That would sound like Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. That's impossible. That's right, I can do it because I have big, giant, muscular brains. Did you get, yeah, a new world's record, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know you can learn them backwards? If you can learn them forwards, you can learn them backwards. And if you try really hard, you can even learn them in alphabetical order. Never mind. All right, back over here, if you would. Here's what's going to happen. One of the ABC blocks is going to fly through the air. It's going to do a double somersault over Izzy's head. That's why we give him the padded helmet. In case he gets bonked in the head, he feels no pain. He's like a superhero. As long as he's got the helmet on, he's impervious to pain and nothing hurts him. No pain?
Yeah,
No pain, okay. And he's going to catch it right here inside the bag. What's in there?
Nothing.
See, nothing in the bag. What's in there?
Nothing.
Looks like something was chewing its way out of there, like squirrels or weasels or something. Squeeze the bag, make sure there's no weasels in there. You ever squeezed a weasel? You know what happens when you squeeze them too hard? Pop goes the weasel. That's why they wrote that song. All right, hold on to the handle with both hands. On the count of 3, one of the blocks is gonna fly through the air. It's gonna do a double somersault and land in the bag. Hold it as high as your nose, end of your arms. On the count, you don't have a nose up there. Okay, but that high. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, look over there. What's that? What? You saw me put it in the bag? You didn't look over there when I told you to look over there? What a sneaky bunch of kids. Oh, wait a minute. Being sneaky, the word sneaky means you're trying to get away with something without getting caught. Was that you or was that me? Oh, yeah, it was me. Okay, never mind. Okay, I shouldn't have been sneaky. I remember when I first came out here, I taught you about misdirection. Remember I said sometimes they make you look over here when you should be looking over there? So I never should have given away my secret. We won't use misdirection. Let's use the magic words hocus pocus. Practice. Hocus pocus. Izzy's gonna hold the bag again. I'm gonna put the block back where it started from. He's gonna count to 3. When he counts to 3, everybody say hocus pocus. From here on out, we need to hold the bag still because I do need a good target for this. Count to 3. Hocus pocus. We're gonna do a long shot. We're gonna cover up the A, the B, the C. Remember that cannon I was telling you about? Here we go. Boom! What's missing? B is gone. Did you catch it? Reach inside the bag, pull out the B. He's a bee catcher. Give him a big round of applause. Excellent job, sir. You can go back and sit down. Another round of applause as he goes back to his seat. All righty. I need another volunteer real quick. Come on. I need another volunteer from the audience. We don't have to go boy, girl, boy, girl. In fact, I'm going to use another boy, and then we're going to use a girl. I need some. The very first rule was if you make a lot of noise so that I'll pick you, I'm not going to pick you. I'm looking for a smaller boy, but I guess we don't have any. It doesn't matter. All right, person in the front, come on up. Give him a round of applause. All right, stand over here. His name is Condon All-Star. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph.
Yeah.
You spelled it wrong. Okay, stand here. We'll cover up. Here we go. All right. Wait. I got a better one. Red with white stripes for Joseph, the magician's assistant. Give him a round of applause. Yay. All right. What do you suppose is in my empty bag? Nothing in the empty bag. Hold on to the bag with both hands. Here we go. Today, we're not going to use it as a shopping bag, a birthday bag, a gift bag. Today, it's going to be a bird's nest. Ooh. What do birds put inside their nest? Eggs. So I need a magical egg. Did anybody bring a Macedonian dodo bird egg today? You brought a Macedonian dodo bird egg? You brought an alien. And that's not an egg. Okay, here we go. Macedonian dodo birds have been extinct for hundreds of years. The last time any human saw a dodo bird was in the year 1679. But I happen to have the last existing Macedonian dodo bird egg right here. I know it sounds like it's made of wood because it's petrified. Yeah, that's the ticket. Okay, put that in there. Okay, now, you didn't know they laid square eggs? That's the thing with dodo birds. Macedonian dodo birds lived hundreds of years ago in a place called Macedonia. They lived at the top of the highest mountain, and they always laid their eggs right on the ground. They didn't even build a nest or anything. And every time they laid a round egg, whoosh, it would roll all the way to the bottom of the hill. So they started laying square eggs. And now you know why they're extinct. They called them dodo birds because they would let their eggs roll away. Then they stopped laying round eggs. They started laying square eggs. They stopped calling them dodo birds. You know what they called them? Ooh-ah birds. Ooh-ah. Because that's the sound they would make when they laid a square egg. You could hear it for miles. They would go, ooh-ah. I think I'd make that sound if I laid any egg, wouldn't you? Ooh-ah. Now I happen to have the last existing Macedonian dodo bird egg carton. Hundreds of years ago, when the kids in Macedonia went to the supermarket with their mom and dad, they would buy their eggs in these cartons. Now we have space for 2 eggs, but we only have 1 egg left. So we're just gonna use one side. We're just gonna use. Okay, we're just gonna, would you cut that out? Slow, maybe slow. Would you cut that out? We are just gonna. We're just gonna use one side. He doesn't have any ears. I'm sorry. I had to be loud. Okay, put the nest, the whole thing. Oh, put it up here. But boom. Okay, you get to use this, a magic wand. I got a magic wand here. Aha. Not gonna hit you with it. Hold on to the wand. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put it inside here. You're gonna count to 3. Everybody's gonna say alakazam. Then you're gonna wave it around in a circle and tap it. What? Would you cut that out? Wave it in a circle, then tap it on the top 1 time. Okay. Count to 3.
1, 2, 3.
Alakazam. Wave it in a circle. Tap it on the top. All right, watch. It's gone. Completely gone. Disappeared. Ha ha. Oh, you want to see the other side? I'll show you. It's gone. Completely gone. Disappeared. Oh, you think I tipped it over? I won't tip it over. Look, it's not here. It's not there. I didn't even tip it over. Both doors at the same time, and then you'll be happy. We're having a celebration. I want everybody to be happy. Fine, both doors, same time. Everybody's happy. All right, happy, happy. Oh, you mean this door, and this door, and this door. Go ahead, open that door. Where do you think it went? You think it went back in the nest? Reach in the nest, see if you found it. Show it to everybody. He found it. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you, sir. I'll take that. All righty. I think we got time to do one more. Come on, come on. I need another volunteer from the audience. All right. Let's see. Only need 1 at a time. You're 2 of you, I'm pretty sure. Okay, we need another girl. Let's get one over here. How about in the blue right there? Come on up. Give her a round of applause. Yay! Come on over here. Stand right there. What is your name?
Leia.
Leia? Really? Your name is Leia? What a coincidence. My name was Leia when I was a little girl. I was never a little girl. I did have a big sister, and one year for Halloween, she made me dress like a pretty princess. That's not funny. Okay, it's a little bit funny, but it's a whole lot mean, and you shouldn't do that to your little brother. Green with black spots, red and white stripes for Leia. All right, there we go. Wow! I'm sorry about that. Sorry. That was my Halloween hat. I forgot all about that. We'll make her a new hat using my ninja skills. That's right, skills of a ninja. Hiya! 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 I have a black belt. Hiya! In origami. Hiya! Only the black belts in origami can do the combination hat. Hiya! It's a sombrero or a pirate hat. Arr. I be Leia, the Pirate of the Caribbean. Cut off me leg and call me Peggy. Arr, arr, arr. You didn't see the one with Peggy the Pirate, did you? Because it'd be rated R. All right. Stay off the stairs, please. You have to stay off the stairs. Thank you. All right. Here's what we're going to need. We're going to need some handkerchiefs. I got some handkerchiefs in here. We need colors. Colors. I need a blue one. I don't know what I did with the blue one. Okay, we'll use that one. No, we'll use, yeah. All right, we got that one. It was stuck. Okay, what color is that? Red. What color is that? What color is that? Red, white, and blue, the colors of the American flag and the Texas flag, the French flag, the British flag, the Australian flag. Lots of flags are red, white, and blue, but there are two important to us because of where we live, the Texas flag and the American flag. So we're gonna make an American flag with Leia's help. Hold out your hand like that. Hold the blue one in that hand, don't let it fall. Hold the red one in the other hand. Don't let it fall. Hold the white one in the other hand. You only have two hands? Don't laugh at her, she only has two hands. Hold on. Please don't do that, okay? Thank you. All right, I have three hands. 1, 2, 3. See, 3. 1, 2. I left the other one at home. I did, I brought the wrong ones. These two don't even match. Ah! I hate it when that happens. All right, I need a bag. Got a bag in here somewhere. Bag. I got it. Bag. Leia, what is inside the bag? Nothing is the answer. Look, nothing in there. 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 We need the magic words. Presto, changeo. No, we did that already. Yeah, presto, changeo. We didn't do those. Let's try it. Ready? Presto, changeo. Okay, you're going to count to 3. Everybody's going to say presto, changeo. Count to 3. Loud so they can hear you. I didn't say put it in there yet. Hold on to it. Hold this one over here. Hold that one over there. Hold that one over there. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Presto, changeo. All right, wave your hand over the bag. Wave it. Give me that. Okay, here we go. Wave your hand over the bag. Here we have the American. Whoa. That's not funny. Wave your hand over the bag. Here we have the American. Hold on to that. I got a flag in there. Look. 3 cheers for the red. Oh, there's the other part of the blue. All right, here we go. Never mind. All right, we got this. The blue did not stick. Maybe we can glue it on. No, we're missing. Okay, we need the stars. We're shooting for the stars. Count to 3. 1, 2, 82. Presto, changeo. Wave your hand over the bag. Here we have the American. Okay, sometimes this happens. Sometimes it overheats if we mess it up the first time. So I brought my own air conditioning. Ancient Chinese air conditioning. Oh yeah, that feels good right there. I am not bald. No. No. I am not bald. I happen to be follically challenged. That is correct. Now take the fan, wave it like this 3 times. Hold on to it, open it up, wave it like that 3 times. Okay, hold on to it, open it up, wave it like that. You got it, hold on to it. Open it up, wave it over here. 1, 2. What'd you do to my fan? Open it up. That's the only fan in my fan club. Look what you've done. Oh no, you can help me fix it though. Take a deep breath and go, blow on it, okay, blow. Blow harder. Okay, now a little more air, a little less water. Go. Perfect. She fixed it. Give her a round of applause. Yeah. Hold it at the end like this. Whoosh, whoosh. Doesn't matter which end you hold. You hold the other end. Whoosh, and then you wave it over the bag. The bag disappeared. Oh, I thought the bag disappeared. Okay, yours makes a cool noise. Mine doesn't know that. Okay, here we go. Oh, wave it. Do you do that to everything you touch? All right, I got it. We'll use a magic wand, okay? Take the magic wand, wave it over here 3 times, okay? Hold on to it, wave it like that. 3 times. Looks like a jump rope for munchkins.
We're jumping rope for the lullaby league, the lullaby league, the lullaby league.
Okay, blow on the wand, blow. She fixed it. Okay, wave it like that 3 times. Hold it lightly, don't strangle it. Wave it like that. You cut that out. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you hold like this. Wave it over here, it never bends, okay? It never breaks. It never. Oh, okay, you have to keep your eyes on it at all times. Never take your eyes off of it. Hold on to it. Wave it over here. Never mind. I got another one. This is my biggest, most powerful, most magical magic wand. Be very careful with this. There's only one of these in the whole wide world, okay? Hold on to this. Wave it over here. There's only one of these in the whole... Did I tell you there's only 2 of these in the whole wide world? Okay, hold that one. You got it? Wave it like this. There's only 2 of these in the... Give me that! Put one under your arm. One in that hand. One in the other hand. Wave them all at the same time. Wave them. Wave them. It's really good. It's not doing anything, but that was really good. Okay, here we go. We just need one wand. So pick one. I'm going to mix them up. Pick a wand, any one you want.
Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me. Pick me, because I'm beautiful.
Can it? You have to have one.
I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful, just pick me.
Okay, never mind. All right. Don't listen to the voices. They just get you in trouble. All right, let's see what we got with the red, the white, the blue. Okay, we forgot to say the magic words. Count to 3. Loud so they can hear you. Presto, change. What are you doing with the whole thing? You're tapping it 1,000,000 times? Well, I guess it worked. Look, we got stars and stripes and, yeah, not so much. Okay. See what happens? You're supposed to wave the wand, not tap it. Tap it, tap it. Okay. We got the stripes are where the stars are supposed to be. Stars are where the stripes are supposed to be. We're going to wave it gently in the air, okay? Count to 3. Count to 3. International. Okay. Presto, change. Wave the wand over the bag. All right. Here. Don't tap it. Especially just one time. You wave the wand, American flag. You tap it one time, snake in the bag. Reach in the bag, pull out the snake. You made him, you get him out of there. Look, he's dead. They still move when they're dead, right? Okay, he's dead. Reach in the bag, pull out the dead snake. Oh, it's a flag. Give her a big round of applause. Stars, stripes, everything in the right order. All right, give her a big round of applause as she goes back to her seat. Yay! Yay. All right, and now, when it was just 3 different colored handkerchiefs, we could do whatever we wanted to, but when we put away a real American flag, we have to treat it with a little bit more respect, okay? So here we go. We're gonna put that away. Now, everybody give yourselves a great big round of applause for being a great audience today. Yay! And if you like seeing magic on a regular basis, I have a theater. It's called Magic Show Theater. You can look it up, magicshowtheater.com. And we are at Highway 6 in Bel Air, so it's a straight shot from here to there. We do shows Friday and Saturday night. It's always family friendly. Please stay off the stage. Thank you very much. No, I need this. Thank you very much. My name is Lanny Kimmy. I hope you enjoy your evening. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Magic, Lanny.
Yay!
Happy Purim, everybody. Thank you for being here.
I will be bringing the bunny rabbit down in just a minute so everybody can pet him. But you have to stay off the stage. We're going to bring him down, okay? Thank you.